Hello everyone, let's provide a solution to this problem. We have 3x plus 4 equals y. This is our equation 1, right? And mind you, this is the same thing as y equals 3x plus 4. Okay, still the same equation 1. And then we have that xy is equal to 10. So this means we have equation 2 already. Now, how do we solve this? This is very simple for us now because we already have y as a subject. So I'm going to write x here, right? Then in place of y, I'll write the whole of this. 3x plus 4. So this is equal to 10. Simple, isn't it? Now multiply, so we get 3x squared plus 4x equals 10. This is already a quadratic equation. 3x squared plus 4x minus 10 equals 0. So what I did here is to bring, what I've done is to bring 10 to the left hand side so that we can introduce 0. And from here, we begin to decide the formula or the method to use. And like I always tell my learners, if you have this, sometimes it's difficult to think about the factors, right? And sometimes it's even difficult to factorize, or it's impossible to factorize. So I advise you use your formula method, which is x equals minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, so this is called the quadratic general formula. It is called general formula because there is no quadratic equation that it cannot be used to solve. Now, what is our a? Our a is the coefficient of x squared, which is 3. Our b is the coefficient of x, and that is 4. Our c is equal to minus 10. That is the constant over there. Now, x now is equal to minus b becomes minus 4 plus or minus, then b squared becomes 4 squared minus 4 times a is 3, and c is minus 10. Okay, so this is what it is. And then we divide this by 2 times 3 because a is 3. Now, to continue with this, our x will be equal to minus 4 plus or minus square root of 4 squared will give us 16. Then this is going to be plus because we have negative times negative. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 10 will now give us 120. Then we divide this by 6, right? So this is very simple. Now x from here will be equal to, let's deal with this quickly. So we have minus 4 plus or minus 16 plus 120 will give us 136. This is all over 6. Now x from here will be equal to minus 4 plus or minus, can we break this 136 down? Yes, we can. 136 is the same thing as 4 multiplied by 34, right? Okay, and yeah, so this is multiplication, then we divide this by 6. To continue, then x becomes minus 4 plus or minus. We have square root of 4 is 2, then root 34, and then we divide by 6. Simple, isn't it? But then, 2 can go here. We have 3. 2 will cancel that from there, and 2 will still go here, and we have 2. So this means our x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus square root of 34 over 3. So to continue with this again, we can decide to split what we have here so that we have x equals minus 2 plus square root of 34, okay, square root of 34 over 3, or minus 2 minus square root of 34, then we have this over 3. Okay, now let's continue. Okay, so this equally means we are having x to be equal to minus 2. Okay, let's just leave it like this. Let's leave it like this and then go back to our equation 1. Equation 1 is y equals 3x plus 4, right? So I will pick this first value of x. So y will now be equal to 3 into the bracket of minus 2 plus, right, square root of 34. Then we have this over 3. Then we have plus 4. Okay, so this is going to be the value for our y when x is equal to this. But then we can decide to simplify what we have here very quickly. Now y will be equal to 3 times minus 2 is minus 6, then plus 3 times this will give us 3 times this will give us 3. Then we have square root of 34. Remember that the whole of this is over 3. Then we still have plus 4. Okay, let me go over this again. We have 3 times this is, how do we get the 3? Is from the equation 1. So we have 3 times minus 2, that is minus 6. Then 3 times this is this. Then divided by this 3, and then the 4 is here. Now y here is equal to minus 6. Okay, and okay, by the way, there's no need to just find the LCM because this can go here, okay, and this will go here, and we have minus 2. So y is now minus 2 plus square root of 34 plus 4, right? So y is equal to, by the way, let's look at this. Minus 2 plus 4 is 2, so we have 4. Okay, we have 4 minus 2, which is what it is, and that will give us 2 plus 2, then plus square root of 34. So this becomes the value of y. So let's get it down. When x equals minus 2 plus square root of 34 over 3, y equals 2 plus square root of 34. So we've got the value of x and y. Now let's still go and get the other values. Remember, we have another value of where is it? We have another value of x, which is this. So I'm going to use this to get the other value of y. So, and we still get y to be equal to 3x plus 4. Okay, so y now is equal to 3, and in place of x, I will be writing minus 2 minus square root of 34 over 3, right? Then we still have our plus 4, which is this. And now y is equal to 3 times this. That will give us, okay, by the way, we don't even have to open this. We just don't have to open that. We can just say this and this will go. So we now have minus 2 minus square root of 34. Then we have plus 4. Okay, because we are multiplying this, so this can cancel that. Now y from here will now be equal to this plus this will give us 2. Then we have minus square root of 34. So let's bring this together now. So when x equals minus 2 minus square root of 34 over 3, y equals 2 minus square root of 34. So from here again we have the other value of x and y. Thank you for watching to the end of this video, and subscribe for more videos like this.